Hi students, Pete Estabrook here. In this little video, I just wanted to say a few words about um, a strong tendency that I see in a lesson or a classroom environment where a student feels this really strong urge to beat themselves up because they feel as though they're unprepared. And it's really not that lack of preparation that's a problem. Oftentimes, it's the tendency to want to beat ourselves up in those situations is actually a blockage to our potential willingness to learn. So, what we are interested in, I think, as teachers, at least most of us, or the ones that really care about what we're doing, we're interested not in promoting our students. Learning to beat themselves up and encouraging that or trying to beat them up if they're not doing it enough. What we are interested in is their ability to respond. And if we turn that around, ability to respond is actually responsibility. So we're interested in their ability to respond to the environment that we're creating, to the challenges that we're creating in a lesson or a class. We're interested in how they come to that situation. We use our intellect, which is can be a very sharp part of our human brain and how it works. We want to develop that as a critical thinking skill, but it has its use in absorbing and um, uh, dissecting information, right and wrong, this and that. So when we're learning how to play in tune or how to make a good sound on our instrument and those things, that intellect is useful. But we want to be careful that we don't use that sharpened tool, that knife, so to speak, against ourselves to try to then criticize and uh, cut ourselves apart. Um, what it's not all that helpful to use our intellect in that way. So we want to be discerning, let's say, in how we use our intellect in terms of the learning situation, learning environment, learning to be critical, um, not of ourselves, but of our work. And maybe that's an idea that we need to consider as well, which is that our product is not us. Our product is what we're learning to develop. We're learning the skills to develop products, um, outputs, so to speak, whether those are musical or any other types of things in an educational situation. But those outputs are not actually us. So we need to be able to separate ourselves from what it is that we do, our work. And I think if we can begin to just get a little bit away from a strong association of this thing that I do is me, I think we'll begin to give ourselves some space, be a little less critical of ourselves, and maybe be able to advance, move forward, and feel a little bit better about what it is that we're producing. So I hope that helps.